Hey guys, Pete from Two Wheels here, and subscribers have been asking me about what I've been doing to my jetting and engine modifications on the Beta Xtrainer. Yeah, so this video is all about what I've done. So let's roll that beautiful intro. Hey guys, Pete from Two Wheels here, and sorry for late reply, reference to jet and anything like that. I did do a video, but I was not happy with it, so I'm redoing it now and get all my facts straight. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to talk about the jetting on the bike. All right, so some things I changed is I did a lot of research. There's a thing called the IRTC guy in the States, and I saw him running the Suzuki needle. Just back a second. So here we go. So just let me just have a quick look here. Yep, it was the Suzuki needle, which is the NECJ needle. Which he said, put that in, it's going to transform the bike. And guess what? It did transform the bike. A lot more responsive, a lot more snappy, etc. As I was running on clip 2. So when you run your clips, guys, on the needle, if you drop it, it makes it leaner. When you raise the clip, it makes it richer. Okay, so I'm running on clip 2 on the Suzuki needle, which is installed on the bike, which is available from Sam at SMX on his kits. Yeah. Then we talked about jetting and everything like that. I spoke to loads of people on the forum, stuff like that. Because what was happening with my bike is that I was able to start the bike with no choke. Okay, when you start a bike with no choke, what's that tell you? It's running rich, because you should need to use choke especially when it's cold, to start the bike. So it's running rich in its idle circuit. And then when I was running, the bike was getting really hot. It was just like overrun, so the revs would be like increasing and then going bang 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 bang. I see it all the time. There's a guy out on the trails I saw on YouTube the other day, and his bike was just like overrunning and then coming down slowly. Well, that's not good jetting. Yeah, you want it nice and crisp all the time. Yeah, nice and crisp. Yeah, and that's a lot to do with the needle, the jets, and the air screw. Yeah. So anyway, going back, what did I settle for? So I settled for, after lots of research, guys, in my little black book. Yeah, let's have a look here. Oh, where's it gone? Right. Right. So I've gone for a 158 on the main jet. Okay, with standard, I think in the UK up to 26 degrees is around 155. On a 38 pilot. Yeah, so I've now got the jetting thing in front of me. So let's have a look. Now at that altitude, we will be running a 35. Yeah, on the pilot, I'm running 38. Okay, so I've richened it up a little bit. Yeah, from the 35, which was, I think, a bit lean. However, it's not just about the main jet, not just by the idle jet, it's about your air screw. Yeah, so my air screw is, I think, two and a quarter turns. Yeah, on the air screw, to give that a really nice crisp feeling. And when the bike gets hot, it is not increase its revs and then going gang, which was really annoying me, and it is really annoying. Yeah, so those are jetting things I've done to the bike, guys. So the other thing is, you need to really remember is, what else have I changed? Now, the first thing you need to do is get rid of that stupid pipe on the Xtrainer. Get the Motos pipe. Yeah, get the Motos pipe. It's a torque pipe. It increases. It's got a bigger expansion chamber on it. Really opens the bike. When I first put this on, I took up the road and it wheelied in the first 3 gears. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to turn the valve down. Yeah, it just opened it right up. So get the Motos pipe, and as you can see, nice big expansion chamber. People fit the RR pipe. but I prefer the Motors pipe, which gives you an extra torque, yeah, on there as well. Yeah. Other things to do, guys, is don't get rid of the spacer. Keep the spacer. It's actually designed to give you torque. All right, so don't get rid of it. It's all about the torque. Yeah, so keep that. So the Motors pipe, keep the spacer. Second thing, guys, is I've got rid of all the injection system on this bike. It's all gone, done. And also we got a spacer with a TPS. When some SMX provides these little spacers that fit in where your throttle position sensor used to be. The throttle position sensor is only there to monitor the oil going in from the oil injection system. So if you get rid of the oil injection system, you do not need a TPS. There's less to go wrong, okay? Imagine if you're doing a race somewhere, it's really wet, you get water in the electrics, and your oil pump fails. That's an engine failure. So I'm running premix on the bike, which is working really well, and I'm really happy with it, and the spark plugs are really nice colour. So we've got the Motors pipe, we've got the spacer, keeping that. The head is still standard, although I might be experimenting with some SMX with a different type of head on here. That's something I'm looking at to give it either a bit more power, depending on where I want to use it. Again, airbox, let's have a look. Hold on, let's put the camera here. Now, the airbox, yeah, comes with this funky funnel system, yeah, and let's just take out the air filter. Got no gloves on, but let's have a look. So on your Beta Xtrainer, you have loads of funnels. You could buy the RR cage, it'll fit straight in, or what I did, I got a Dremel and just Dremeled it all out to increase the airflow. Okay, so done. Didn't have to buy the RR. Oh yeah, this thing here is from some SMX again. Yeah, this is like a sealing kit for the airbox. Yeah, let me just show you a closer view. Yeah, it seals the airbox nice and tight, because I do not like the seal that the standard bike comes with for the air filter going through. Okay, as you can see, everything's nicely sealed, located within the bike. So that's a jetting, yeah, and it works really well. And yeah, so there's loads of other mods on here, but today we really just talk about the engine modifications on here. This rear pipe, the rear pipe is the Fresco Light Series 2-stroke pipe. Works really nicely. And this lugs, okay, this lugs, and when you open it up, it is very fast. Okay, I think I was out riding the other day, and I was opening it up, and the back wheel was just like proper spin up, like it would be on the KTM. So you've turned your bike into a real serious weapon, but still kept that tractability, that reliability, because you now got no oil injection system, and yeah, it's just brilliant. And the map switch, as we know, makes a massive difference on this bike. So yeah, not going to talk too much about the jetting. Oh, float bowls. Make sure your float bowl is measured right. I'm not going to get into measurements, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Go on the internet, check your float bowl, because at the moment when you get your Beta straight from the factory, you put it on the side stand, it's going to piss fuel out the side. So you need to alter your float bowl slightly, and make sure you've got a nice clean carburetor to do so. Okay, and do not over tighten those jets when you put them in. Alright, so I hope this helps. You'll end up with a real weapon. You just do those few modifications to the bike, and everyone says, oh, you got an Xtrainer. Keep up. Yeah, I was on one race, and the guy says, get that stupid silly bike, small bike out of my way. Well, yeah, he didn't last long, as I came flying by. Okay, so yeah, Xtrainer with these mods and everything I've done. I mean, I could go through the whole thing. You can see it's pretty much the most, I think, the most modded Xtrainer pretty much on the planet, and it's working well. And it's still work in progress. The KTM 300 TPI is, I did exactly the same thing to that as I've done to the Xtrainer to make sure it was rideable, luggable, easy to ride, etc, etc, etc. That is going up for sale, as I mentioned. We'll put on new bodywork. It's all new bearings in it, full stop. The bike has been totally rebuilt, and new graphics as well. There's some stuff on it that is not going for sale on it, because they were, like, for example, the steering damper. If I can show you the steering damper over there on the bike. Well, it's not actually a steering damper, it is a chassis dampening system from Precision Engineering in the States. That was around £500. So I'm going to be buying a KTM 300, KTM 350 EXC-F, mainly to do trail ride tours and also for dawn to dusk 24-hour enduro, because I prefer to be on a 4-stroke. So if anybody wants to swap for a decent 350 EXC-F when this is all prepared for sale, then I'm happy to have a look. However, this is being proper looked after and proper maintained. Anyway, enough from me. Out from Pete Two Wheels. That's the jet in. Hopefully all the subscribers will enjoy that. Thanks guys. Out from me.